Did you really love your sport or were you just good at it? Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm a gymnast and my courage project for 2026 is to speak more openly about sport. I was talking to a friend last night about heated rivalry, of course. We were talking about different parts that hit us and in which ways did it hit us. And I think most people it hits them about like the romantic storyline, but both of us had sport takeaways. And I've spoken briefly about what my takeaway was. In their perspective, they saw that both Shane and Ilya didn't love hockey, but that they were good at it, and kind of the resentments that go along with that. And it made my friend think about the fact that maybe they didn't love the sport that they grew up doing, but they were just good at it. It made me really think about my experiences too, and how I haven't had a unanimously good experience in gymnastics. I do wonder, was this a sport that was made for me? Or was it kind of the first thing I was good at, and I thought that this was kind of my ticket to a different life? I started gymnastics when I was 3, and I would say I genuinely fell in love with it when I was probably 5 or 6. And I think I got a lot of attention for being good at it. I was the only boy in the club for the most part, and for most of my years. I think from a young age, knowing I was different, and I think because I was good at gymnastics and I slowly became obsessed with gymnastics, that was the thing that I felt like could change my life. And I look back on it now and I wonder, there are many, many things I love about doing gymnastics. I would say a lot of the noise surrounding doing gymnastics I find very hard to deal with. The system, the organizations, things like that, the culture. So it's hard to say, do I love gymnastics? I don't know. I love being good at something. I love having something like this that's a part of my identity for sure. But having spoken to my friend yesterday, I haven't stopped thinking about the fact that, do I love it or am I good at it? And it made me wonder too, how many things do we pursue in life that we're just good at that we don't necessarily love? And then what's the balance of doing things you're good at or doing things you're proficient at to make a living, to live a comfortable life, to be happy, to be content? But then how much are we missing out on not doing things that we love? And when I stop and think about it, I don't know what I love in this world. And I think I was taught from a young age that if I just work hard and achieve all these things in sport, that the life you love or the life you wanted or whatever that might be will come. And then I think you stop and look around one day and you think, is this what I wanted? Is this what I love? So my question for the class today is, but particularly about sport, did you do a sport because you loved it or did you do a sport because you were good at it? And then how does that affect other areas of your life? So yeah,